But no, it is quite funny, Dan, because as you say, like, it was being sort of gassed up so much, like, literally, like, you know, the best,
Wait, what?
Hang on.
Wait, what?
This is Pelly.
I'm gonna scream!
Sonic the Hedgehog has arrived.
Why am I gonna scream?
The world's first aggressive Sonic! Let's go! Come on!
Oh, dearie me. And this has got the potential to be a slow set, but again, Bloom has such a unique way of playing these characters that he hasn't necessarily, like, labbed out that, you know, like we mentioned, we've been speaking about the speed brawler. I'd like to point out that I think in that set with Shoot On, I saw maybe a 3-hit combo and the crowd popped off because that was the most that we saw. Bloom's fundamentals go beyond your sort of typical stereotype of the character. And like, we're seeing it, you know, Hollow has got a pretty decent lead though. That is the thing. And I'll be real, I would bet anything that Bloom has only gone Sonic because he just wants to see the different custom renders, right?
Yeah, he wants to see Pelly's Sonic Riders skin. He's got like goggles and custom shoes, I think. He wanted, he was thinking about getting custom sound effects, but he knows people listen for Spin Dash. So he was like,
I like that Bloom has just stolen Pelly's like chance to reveal the skin himself.
I was about to say that. Make no mistake about Bloom. We call him a sweetheart, but like this, he's actually a demon. Like he's evil.
I'm sure Pelly was so excited, like Sam is to reveal like the Pixel Wario skin. Bloom has just done it for him. We know Pelly's skin now.
But of course, Olimar is one of these sort of demon characters within the EU because basically we don't have any. And that's been a really big thing, particularly with like top EU players going over to the US, has been, you know, you come across Dabuz on Myron and suddenly it all goes out the window. And what a lovely, quite literal, lovely catch there with the blue Pikmin and sending Bloom up to the skies. Hollow, a bit of a fragile, but I mean, with this Pikmin lineup, that lead's going to get much stronger at any point. You take so much damage! You take so much damage!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, having a disjointed grab, or having as many disjoints as Olimar in general, but having a disjointed grab is pretty good against Sonic, just because you can grab him out of Spin Dash and it lets you kind of get those kills against the character who's so slippery that most people just can't touch him.
It's got such a good lineup of Pikmin as well. You've got that white Pikmin there just to rack up the damage, and then you've got the, you know, the strong hits from the purple and the grab potential from the blue is so difficult, and that means that Bloom has got to keep that in mind, that at any point you've got to switch up on the fly the option that you've got to look for. And just again, another forward smash from center stage, and the purple Pikmin heroic sacrifice to take the second stock. You will not be forgotten, soldier. You will not be forgotten.
He died for this victory. If it comes, Bloom looking for the comeback here.
Bloom's surprisingly competitive, despite the fact that he's playing Sonic.
Again, he has infinite pockets. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, yeah, I met this top player, and I just played Sonic with him. And I was like, this character's good.
Well,
and then I just ran
if
Sonic.
anything, the top player was Pelly.
True. Maybe he's learning Sonic to understand Pelly.
You don't die to that. Okay. Hang on though.
Wait. Okay.
I was shaking. I was quivering in my boots at the idea that you did tech something at like 15 and you just perish for it. But speaking of perishing, that stock from the forward air on the left-hand side of the stage, and only 40%. But again, it's the demonic lineup. Yeah. Look at them; they're all there. They're all ready to hurt this poor hedgehog who's stolen somebody's shoes. I hope they're okay.
Oh, what a whistle there! Coming in clutch, and Hollow is going to get the most out of this reversal, sacrificing another purple Pikmin.
What? Saving? We're actually saving Bloom. I think
the
air touch was spent already. I would be so surprised if that was going to get magnetized.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't realize the air touch was spent.
Bloom air touch from the blast zone and then up beads. I think that would have been it.
That could cost him. You know what they say about top players? They've all got plot armor.
They really do. And the thing is, Hollow's in a really scary position because there are 0 Pikmin following him at the moment.
I really hope we get a replay of that recovery because I swear that air dodge was spent.
Yeah, no, I'm really curious to see actually if that was, because yeah, if so, and you know, obviously we don't know the outcome of the match just yet. It's looking a little bit scary for Hollow. But if, you know, it does come back to bite him, then you know, I'm curious.
And back here finding his way. Bloom winning with the Sonic.
I have to talk about this. The fact that that last 10, 20, 30 seconds was Bloom staying in range of Hollow because he had no Pikmin, and being in that real close range where if he did pull a Pikmin, he could have very easily got punished. And then just, even though he rinsed and repeated these edge guards 2 or 3 times, Hollow was just stuck because he had no options to get out the corner because the vast majority of Olimar's kit relies on those Pikmin. So even though we were talking about Bloom's unfamiliarity with Sonic, how Olimar is a character that people don't know, but just having, again, just the fundamentals on this kid are second to none. And Robbie, I'm sorry, you're not getting a chance either. Here we go, the grand reveal of SmashUK.
He definitely heard us. He's doing this on purpose. Make no mistake, he's doing this on purpose.
He thinks he's a London player.
Bloom just wants to play everybody's skin. So we're gonna see the Pixel skin come out next game.
Oh god. Well, it depends if he wins this game, because I don't know if he's gonna want to take the risk. I mean, maybe. He can definitely got some other games that he'll fancy himself to win in this pool.
Oh, SmashUK there.
I'm also light as well. This is where things can get really, really scary. The up B, lovely stall there from Hollow, throwing those Pikmin out early so that he could use that extra distance from the up B to just avoid the onslaught of disjoint that came out from Bloom. Such good awareness.
I mean, it's so tough as well because, like, Olimar in general kind of struggles against swords, and I think with one as big as SmashUK's, it's going to be really difficult because, of course, Bloom is just going to be swiping away any Pikmin at any time. And obviously, like, Olimar can struggle to get back to stage as it is because he's got a very sort of slow recovery, even slower when he's holding the Pikmin, obviously. And, of course, SmashUK can just swing in kind of this whole sort of section in front of him is just the area where you could be smacked. And, of course, so if you're a slow recoverer, then you're just going to be hit by something. You know, it could be the sort of top hit, middle, bottom hit of the sword, but you're going to get smacked anyway.
I like the SmashUK coming out here from Bloom. I feel as if, having that there means that you're going to be able to kill the Pikmin a lot easier. But, of course, switching over to the Buster and just...
I love the run. I love the little dash. He's just sprinting forever just to try and catch him.
And just a big preemptive call out as well, right? Just dashing all the way to the left-hand side of that stage to catch Hollow. And Hollow is looking pretty spicy against the SmashUK right now, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't think SmashUK was the play. He did not lose neutral. He said no. But I think SmashUK is not really the play. It's not a character that Bloom has maybe warmed up enough. I could be proven wrong here, though.
Well, I mean, he's an entire
he's got a very comfortable lead, actually.
Sorry, the camera was...
You thought it was a stop down, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry, something's in the way of the percents, but...
No, I mean, if anything, actually, the SmashUK is looking even better than the Sonic one now.
Did, yeah.
Because
a lot better than Sonic.
I mean, the tough part as well is get... Oh, the back! You're kidding!
He's
I was
styling!
going to say...
He doesn't care!
I was going to say, we saw that in Stock 1, where before Hollow was able to set anything up, Bloom just went SmashUK, jumped there and did fair. Before Hollow was ready for anything, and before Hollow could do anything in that situation, Bloom just runs out and hits him out.
I am
That's a full glory!
I am
That's
done!
what kind of game you playing?
Robbie would never do that a day in his goddamn
Robbie
life.
would
I'm going on strike.
God, that's broken me. I'm done. Can we
Oh
call
my
I wonder
God.
what skin are we going to see revealed next?
I'm just...
I want to see...
Jezzo!
I want to see the war... Wait, Jezzo?
Oh, for God's sake,
Oh
Bloom!
no, okay,
Right.
he didn't,
Okay, no,
he
it's not
didn't.
the skin. Is it the skin?
It's not the skin.
Okay.
It's not the skin. There's a skin's different. There's a skin's
Oh
different.
my God, I'm going on strike actually. Like I'm sick to death of Bloom. I'm so done.
You're going to need to give me a minute. I'm still going. I'm still going.
It was
All
such
right,
an unhinged play. I can't.
Okay, here we go. Right, so... Oh my God,
That's it.
you've got...
That's it.
No shot! Why? Why is this happening?
This is Robert. This is the game you signed up for.
This is just... Bloom's too good. Bloom is too good. Like, we're just sat here, just in awe.
Yeah, Bloom trying to outbox with the down tilts there.
Yeah, and we can see.
We're
And we can-
currently leaning over to the stream cell to watch the game.
Yeah, just give us a sec.
There
There you go.
Back in action.
Back in action.
And just to watch Bloom die as well. Perfect
Yeah,
timing.
perfect. Beautiful timing.
But yeah, I mean, again, like, this is just Bloom showing how good he is with so many characters, because even, with the Banjo coming out, which, of course, did so much work against Kerbo, it's looking tough, against the mob. Bloom is just holding it down.
It's a very, very even game at the moment. I feel as if, Rob is a character that I feel like everybody has some level of experience with, being one of the most used characters worldwide, and, exactly the same in the UK as well. You've definitely played against this character more than once, and I like the fact that we're seeing also the switch back to the Banjo. I don't feel like we spoke about that as much.
Yes.
But again, going a character that he's probably a little bit more comfortable with in general, because, you know, Alp is a fairly new pick, and of course it's done extremely well in recent months. But again, you got to go back to the old favorite when you're sort of staring down the barrel of that reverse 3-0.
Yeah, you really do not want that to happen. And Hollow is looking for this kill hit. The armorer reflecting the grenade as well. Trying to keep Rob in disadvantage is a bit of a challenge at times, but Hollow is doing a decent job. What is the crouch? He thinks he's Turbo. Trying to duck under it.
I love Rob's crouch. He looks so curious.
He does. He's like, down tilt.
What do I see?
tilt.
I know, a bear punching me in the face. Losing that stock, and of course, very, very delicate lead for Hollow. But we've seen it in the set with Kerbo as well, about how well Hollow can hold on to these stocks, even at these really, really high percents. I'm not too sure how many Wonder Wings we've got left in the tank, but again, is that sort of get out of jail free recovery option that Banjo has got. And we can see it already. Just look at this damage that is being racked up. Just these little bits and pieces, these little nickels and dimes, all the way to the bank account, finally losing that stock at 160%, but look at the damage tanked.
And of course, like, that was the time to lose the stock as well, because that was Hollow's last Wonder Wing. They used that bite at the end there just to try and tack on a bit more damage. So technically dying there, like, the only thing that was lost obviously was the stock. You know, in terms of like your more kind of kill potential, he's got 5 fresh chances.
Yeah, no, that was optimal. There's in a situation where you need a kill against a player as good as Bloom, you should just SD and get more Wonder Wings. For real.
Hang on.
Tries it.
Oh, hang on.
He did try it.
Yeah, Hollow, I think, like, kind of needs to close this out fairly ASAP, because obviously we see what Bob can do. We know the kill potential he has.
Is Hollow gonna get hauled?
Ooh!
Like he did to
Kerbo. Is Hollow
He's trying to go for his kill confirm, but Bloom is ready.
No.
And
That's...
yeah.
No,
I lied!
And the Wonder Wing, Rob not being quick enough to punish
way.
it. The weak hit there, not quite working out just yet. Both of these players on their last legs at the moment, trying to get the forward air, but the weak hit of the Nair just intercepting. Lovely use of the grenade just to get back down to 3. And there it is, catching once again. Bloom trying to mash out straight away. That up smash just about managing it. Hollow claws his way back into the set.
Nice. He did Wonder Wing into Wonder Wing there at the end.
Hey, look.
That's the intelligence mix-up, all right? Hear me out. You act like you're going to use Wonder Wing in this really smart way as this occasional burst option, and then it's last hit, and you're like, what do I do out of Wonder Wing? A Wonder Wing. Because no one's expecting you to be that stupid.
Well, it's a bit like how on Wolf, a true combo is what, forward smash, down smash or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It's like you just use like the dumbest setup you have when you've been playing super intelligent the rest of the game, because no one's going to expect it.
Dan, what is this character on my screen?
It's
he's revealing
the reveal of Trash's skin.
It's got the
what it
Mayhem
is.
Trash's skin looks like before Trash gets to play himself.
Mayhem Bloom4Eva.
That's so
Oh my word. There's a lot of Mayhem reps here today, by the way. There's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I also just realised? We sat, interviewed Bloom, and went, oh, you started with the Bayo. Is that going to happen for the rest of
we
BRINK?
enforced this. We
And
summoned
Bloom
this into
goes,
existence.
oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm probably going to play Bayo because I feel bad for my opponents. Steals skins and then just plays around them.
hasn't felt bad for a day.
What was a lie? Just lied to our
He
faces.
literally sat there on camera
And lied.
into the microphone and lied to our faces.
Oh,
Think
but
someone
that,
do that? Just sit on the interview desk and lie like
That's
that?
why I said the kid's a demon. Genuinely, he's evil.
Literally.
He's actually evil.
It's him and Lugi both, man. At least he doesn't talk
Yeah,
that
but
much.
like Lukey's like an unhinged
And it's
evil.
working.
Yeah,
And it's
Lugi.
working.
Lukey's like chaotic evil. Bloom's like the neutral evil or whatever it is.
He's trying to counter these Wonder Wings. It's becoming like a more and more annoying option because like every time he tries to beat it out with a move, it just gets armored. And he's got to watch that armor as well because it's looking a little cracked. You got to be careful with it.
we're seeing Hollow get a little bit desperate for kills, though. I do have to say we're seeing a lot of these grabs. Oh my god, you got those! You got him! Get him!
Why would you try?
It's so good. It was
He
so.
didn't even get
He
punished.
still got the stock as well.
He
Bloom,
didn't-
please.
He's too good. He's
Please.
too good.
Why is this working so well?
I know!
There we go.
Why
It
is
took-
the K-Roll working better than the Raw?
We're gonna see Ethan VOD reviewing this. Like, Trash is gonna look back on this and go, is this matchup winnable?
You know, maybe that is it though. Maybe Bloom was like, because he's done it before with other players. Shout out to GP. I hope those Ike VODs are working out well for you. But like, he's the kind of player to like go, yeah, I'll go this characters that you've got like a free VOD. You know, honestly, if you monetize that, you got a little meta fight going. I'm
genuinely.
saying,
You get a
I'm saying-
meta fight going, but instead of coaching people, you give them VODs to
Yeah.
review. There are a lot of mid-tiers desperate for top
Oh
player
my god.
VODs.
Oh no, Bloom!
Oh! That is so
actually-
nasty.
That is actually a gold mine, Joycey.
I'm
You
saying.
pay me, and I will play your character at top level.
I'm
You
saying.
play me, and I'm gonna get me Swordfire in top 8 of a major. You're gonna see it, and you're gonna have a top player VOD.
But genuinely,
It's like,
it's
how
what,
many players would pay for that?
It's what Joycey said though. This is what Bloom does to help his friends out. He is literally
Yeah.
saying like, "Oh, you're struggling with a matchup? Okay, I'll learn
just
that
play it."
character, and then
Actually,
yeah,
That's a lie, because I asked Bloom about 2 years ago, would you play the little match?
yeah." But
for
Dan,
me?
I said his friends.
Yes, please.
You know what? You know
Still
what?
gonna get
Wow,
Hollow
that's
up
rough.
for the
My
interview.
fault. My fault.
Bear has- Hello, friend. Come and have a seat.
Hello.
Welcome. Now,
How are you feeling?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just.
So it feels a
I
bit
would
mean
just-
actually. We
Yeah.
called
I'd
you
like
over
to
for an
clarify
interview,
something.
like as
Um,
you've been beaten, but
We wanted
You know,
to
it happens.
interview you after the Kerbo set because naturally you were going to be feeling pretty good after that win. I'm sorry that we've had to interview you after a loss, but it was now or never, and
Yeah.
we'd love to speak to you. So,
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It definitely didn't like hurt my ego or anything.
Yeah.
No.
he says through tears.
look, if Siski has to go through it, it's
Yeah.
all right.
At least I
Yeah.
took a game.
It's the food chain,
You know.
Yeah.
It's like-
You didn't have to resort to instant, so your
Yeah.
dignity is intact.
Yeah.
But anyway, how you doing? How you feeling about Brink in general? How you feeling about Smash in general? Talk to us.
I'm doing good. Brink's just been great. This is VODs, not VODs, but the room over there. Just been playing friendlies with Shanique and Jet. It's pretty fun. It's just I've been trying to work on the Olimar.
Yeah,
but-
I want to talk a little bit about the Olimar because it's something that we've seen sort of in more recent tournaments, of course, on Ryzen. At Tea Party 3, I think, was like, certainly for me, the first tournament that I saw sort of the Olimar come up to. Any particular reason you've sort of picked up the character? Are you going to be the EU Olimar that's going to save our nation?
I lost to Bengus once, so I was like,
And
You know
said
what?
never again.
I said never again, so I just picked up their worst matchup.
Real. That is real. But yeah, no, obviously it's really good to have like a character have that high level rep as well. You know, it's a matchup that I think
I was
a lot
gonna
of
say,
Europe's grateful for.
Everyone is going to want to grind friendlies with
Yeah.
every single person in this venue is like, damn, we have a good Olimar in Europe. Money match me now. Friendlies now.
All right.
But yeah, and last question, of course, is there anybody here that you're particularly excited to be playing over the course of the weekend?
No, not really. I'm just kind
Oh,
of chilling here.
You're just looking forward to playing everyone,
Yeah.
basically.
That's
Yeah.
what we like. That's what we like. Well, of course, best of luck to you in the rest of the pool and the rest of the tournament. Of course, Hollow, everyone.